All right, here we are, Eriksen Bikes in Steamboat, Colorado. Kent Eriksen, Brad, last name?
Bingham.
Bingham. We're inside their shop here. They make their bikes one at a time, custom made. Eriksen Bikes. Kent actually started his career as started Moots. Is that correct?
Yeah, we are in the factory here that Moots was originated in. I was just showing you the paint room with the Imran paint back when we made steel frames. There might even be a...
There was
one here. But yeah, once in a while we do get a little bit of work that needs to be done on a 1981 or 82 Moots. So, but yeah, the very first bike made out of this factory was a mountain bike, but now we make more road bikes than mountain bikes. Road bikes and actually dirt road bikes are our #1 seller right now, which we call gravel bikes or stoner bikes or whatever you want to call them. So anyway, I've been working with Brad for a long time. Not too long though. It's been wonderful experience working with the best welder in the industry. He's gotten 5 NABS championships for the TIG welding category in a row now. So and working with him, you know, I'm in charge of all the alignments and the mitering and all that, and I can pretty much give him anything. He just does a better job than anyone I've ever seen at welding. But he's also very talented at designing. He does the SolidWorks program and designs all the high-tech parts, even some really fancy tooling. This is an automatic welder that we use for just the seat color for a round circle. But this is, I'm so impressed with that. But anyway, we have a lot of fun here, you know, basically building made-to-order bikes for every single customer. We get to know our customers at Moots. You know, it was more for the shops, so we moved from dealing directly with the customer. I kind of missed that. So I left Moots in 2005 and started Eriksen Cycles on my own. And then Brad came on board 5 or 6 years ago. And now Brad is the owner of Ken Eriksen Cycles, and I'm semi-retired, so I do a lot of the mitering still, and you know, we work together for the next 3 years. So
yeah.
And I was impressed with the Colorado connections that you were just telling me about. Share a little bit with who else you do business with in Colorado, because that's a lot of what 303 is all about.
Yeah, well, Don Ferris down at Anvil Bike Works down in Golden, Colorado. He makes bicycle frame jigs for people all over the world, and we use his jigs as well. We also work with one really talented machinist in Fort Collins, Jason Oakes with Oakes Manufacturing, and he makes all of our through axle dropouts. He makes all of our stem clamps that we're using, and you know, a lot of little bits and pieces that get welded on the bike.
Cool. And I'm here for some Bike Town USA, initiatives. What do you guys? What's important to you about being here in Steamboat?
Well, the access to riding is awesome. The community of riders is awesome. It's a really mixed community. So that's not just a town full of roadies. It's not just a town full of mountain bikers or downhillers.
Now it's snow bikes. Brad is one of the top snow bikers in the country.
Fat tire,
Fat tire.
Yeah. It's really nice how diverse Steamboat is.
And you've been, Kent, how long, when did you get here? What was you told me last time?
1974, I pulled into town and opened up a little bike shop. There wasn't really, you know, it was the void in this town. There's like a couple of ski shops that dabbled in it. I was only 19, but I was I had some experience being a bike mechanic, and I was mechanically inclined, I'd say. So yeah, I really went fully into it by the time I was, 20, 24. I took on a partner by the time I was about 25, and we bought some real estate together and had a full-time bike shop first before I had just a part-time bike shop in the summer. Whereas I'd pack it up in the winter and share space with the ski rental operation. So, but yeah, once we got fully engaged and having to pay the bills all the way around, the whole year, that's when I started thinking about doing the frame building. so I went to Bruce Gordon Frame Building School, and we learned the basics on how to build frames.
Nice. Well, great. If you're looking to buy an Eriksen bike, you're going to probably have one of these two gentlemen have their hands on your bike. Is that true?
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Quick question: if your bike was a car, what brand would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I like to think Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah, just because it's it's more like green,
Yeah.
Riding a bike, any bike should qualify for that, I guess.
Yeah.
But
You're like Elon Musk or whatever.
yeah, well, mainly we don't do electric bikes though.
Yeah.
We won't touch that.
So Tesla, I like it.
So anyway, we are into just making a bike that is competitive on the race circuit. We have had race teams. We have Tradewind Energy. They buy all their bikes from us.
Okay.
That's Steve Tilford and a guy named Brian Jensen who won the Great Kansas, sets the course record a couple years ago. Steve passed away this last year in a terrible accident, but he was kind of my hero in biking. He won the very first Northern Nationals on a bike I built, put me on the map in 1983.
Okay.
And he had a blog that you got to check out.
Yeah, what's the name of that blog? You told me.
It's under Steve Tilford.
Steve Tilford, okay.
Blog, but you'd have to go back because,
Yeah.
of course, there's just a eulogy on there now, but which is very good. It gives you a good understanding of who he was. He passed away at 57 just this last spring, but he probably did. He did. They say at least 2,500 bike races in his time.
Great.
So he was still top rider, really. He could compete with just about anybody. That wasn't doping anyway. So. And yeah, he talks a lot in his blog about that, and he was national cyclocross champ 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times, and world champion in mountain biking and age group many times, and crit champion and overall in the U.S. And anyway, he has a lot of history behind him. So.
Well, this is a great example of a great Colorado company that maybe not everybody knows about, and I just wanted to share this. I met you last night at the thing for Biketown USA, and I thought, oh, this is a great story. This is what we're all about at 303. So
thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having me. All right.